What's up, everybody? I'm still in Vietnam. It's 2:19 in the morning here. I woke up around midnight. I think I went to bed around 8. I think I went to sleep around 8. But anyway, I'm up now and just thinking about my weight loss journey. I decided to get the gastric bypass. Okay, but I will tell you there is a natural way to reduce your weight quickly as well. And that is intermittent fasting with a keto diet. Now, I did not find out about how quickly you could lose weight that way until after I had my weight loss surgery. But I will utilize that way going forward to keep the weight off. You see what I'm saying? So I'm coming to you all because, especially women of color, we have an overweight issue. And it's not that it's nothing to do with laziness or uh, anything negative. No. We have an overweight issue, barring medical conditions. We have an overweight issue because we have tended to deal with our pressures, our stress, our insecurities, our pain, our hurts through eating comfort foods. And you end up overeating. We got to stop that. We have to stop that because it takes away from your health. It reduces our health. It reduces our quality of life. It reduces our length of life. So, women of color, especially because we have suffered ever since slavery, being brought over to the United States, being taken to other countries, and being raped multiple times by men, having children taken away from you, being abused and beaten by men, not knowing the game, the ins and outs, how men think, how men treat you, what to tell a man, how to protect yourself, how to protect your heart, how to deal with your dysfunctional home environment, how to deal with maybe a father who's abusing you, mistreating you, how to deal with a mother who's maybe an alcoholic or a drug abuser or neglectful, otherwise neglectful or absent parent. You know what I'm saying? All these things. So what we had to deal with historically, what we had to deal with in our childhood, in our families, and then the lack of information, the lack of knowledge that we go without that lead us to choose the type of men that we get involved with. Men who are no good for us, don't mean us any good, and just sap all the goodness from us. So we have to stop. You have to make that decision and say no more. And you have to say it's got to be better out here. It has to be, and it is, let me tell you. And like I said, for me, I hit a wall after I had gone through many misfortunes. And, and with my weight, it began to affect my health. And when it began to affect my health, and I had serious health issues, that was when I realized I have to make a change. Do I want to live longer? Or do I want to go ahead and eat this piece of chocolate cake and just get that short benefit from tasting that sweet for 5 minutes, but then put on 5 pounds that now my body frame has to carry around, and now I have to deal with. So I had to make a decision, and I decided to live. I chose to live. I chose to live the best life that I could have. I chose to make the best of what I have left of my life. So, in order for me to do that, like I said, I decided to go ahead and have the surgery before I really knew about the how to reduce weight quickly and safely with the keto and intermittent fasting. But even though I've gotten the surgery, I still do the keto intermittent fasting. And I'm going to tell you, personally, for me, it's still coming off too slowly. Still, with the surgery and the keto, I haven't been doing any keto intermittent fasting since I've been traveling over a month now, okay? Because I'm gonna have, you can't really do it. You at restaurants and stuff like that. I'm in Vietnam, but fortunately, the Vietnamese are not overweight people because they really eat healthy food, natural food. Uh, not a whole bunch of fattening food. So, but even with me, and I don't even like Vietnamese food, which I just really made up my mind last night. I don't like it. But even with me eating that, the weight seems to still be coming off slowly. So that's why I'm telling you all, do not wait. Get busy, get to it now, because the longer you wait, the harder it is to come off, even if you're not really eating much. Because especially with women, our bodies go through changes. Our hormones go through changes. So that affects our ability to reduce the weight. So when you get it off when you're younger and you keep it off, that's the best thing. So yes, mine is continuing to come off much slower than I would like, but it's still coming off because I've chosen to live and I've chosen to be healthy. And then I probably will go ahead and have the surgery, like the excess skin that is left. If I'm not able to, if that's not able to tighten back up, then yeah, I'll go ahead and get the surgery. But the bottom line is get the excess weight off, because the weight is really truly weighing you down, pulling you down. And it really, and I did, if I had known many years ago the type of damage excess weight could do, hopefully, I would like to think I would have taken it more seriously and acted a whole lot sooner to get this excess weight off and keep it off, because I just didn't realize the type of damage it can do. I have a back issue because of my weight now. So, that's another reason why I'm dropping this weight, so that I don't have this damn back problem anymore. You understand? But some of the damage has already been done and it's not going to reverse. So that's why I'm just really encouraging, especially women of color, African American women like myself. Girl, start eating in a healthy way. Look up keto diet, look up intermittent fasting. Get on Instagram. There's Kick Weight with Keisha, this woman who's dropping pounds. Yeah, I'm giving a shout out to her. Ain't nobody paying me. She ain't giving me no advertising money. But I mention her because, yeah, she's making money from the sales and all this stuff. But she's giving you good information to get the weight off as quickly as possible. And for me, it's about life and living. Okay? And I want everyone to choose life and living. Women of color, we've had it hard. We have to learn how to deal with stress. We have to learn how to keep a positive frame of mind. We have to learn what to do instead of go to some food when we're stressed or worried. We have to learn how to be assertive instead of yelling and screaming and hollering and being negative and doing underhanded shit, you know. And grow your spirituality. So yeah, I wanted to come on and just tell you guys, don't wait. I'm an older woman. In Ecuador, I would be called the elder. Maybe in the United States, I don't know. But our body changes, and so it's tougher, And also, I will say this, and I'm saying this last because it's least important. But if you're looking for a man, you want a man. I'll tell you this from experience. When I was smaller, like when I was in shape, I had an hourglass figure. Okay, ever since I was maybe 10 years old. And ever since I was a little girl, all the way up until I started putting on the excess weight, men and boys bothered me all the time. All the time. Men and boys. Ever since I was maybe 7 years old. Because males are physical. They go by what they see. So if they like what they see, that's all that matters. They don't care about your level of intelligence. They don't care about your education level. They just go by what they see. So, if, now don't get me wrong, there are men out there who will, like women of all kinds of shapes. Okay. But like I say, it's not about that. It's about your health. All right. So, and the winner is being in shape, healthy, and if you want a man, if you want someone in your life, you want to be healthy for them too, so that you'll be around long enough to have a wonderful life with them, and you want them healthy too. All right. So it's about health. But yeah, if you got weight issues, put that in check for your health. And if you want to be in a relationship and you got trouble finding one, get their excess weight off, and trust me, you will have a new visitation. I'm telling you from experience, I know what I'm talking about. So I had to deal with it most of my life. And I remember when I started to put on weight, and a guy told me, he said, "You're starting to put on weight. That's not a good thing." He was letting me know, and and it didn't stop me from putting on weight, because at that time, I was like, okay, fine. I wasn't, wasn't trying to get no man. I was dealing with my emotions. I was dealing with the stuff I was going through, and so I ate. But hey, yeah, he let me know. He's like, because I had a flat stomach. Do you hear me? Flat. Okay, flat. Hourglass figure, flat stomach. And when he saw that stomach starting, because they would just watch me. And when he saw that stomach just start to poke out just a little bit, he was like, "You gaining weight. Let me know." But like I said, at that point, I was like, I wasn't thinking about no boys. I was into my emotions, and I started eating. So now, and I've gone through several, maybe 3 or 4 times where I had gained the weight and I lost it all back. But because I had not yet gotten to a place where I could properly deal with my emotions, my feelings, my life circumstances, my stresses, I would put the weight back on. Okay? And so now that I'm much older adult, it's like I said, it's not as easy to get it all off. So I'm just saying to you all, especially women of color, African American women, do yourself a favor, show yourself some love, okay? And eat healthy. Get that excess weight off of you, because it is not your friend. It is not your friend. at all. And then all the other women out there who are overweight and struggling, choose to love yourself too. And just say, today, I'm not going to eat that. Or if you eat it every day, say, okay, today I'm just going to eat half of it. But show yourself some love. Always you first. God bless y'all.